So I have one screen, so I'm going to be going between my Streamlabs just to see who's chatting and basically, who's here. So I won't interrupt it during the stream itself. So I hope you guys can hear me. I'm using my mic this time. My headset's not working for some reason, so I'm just using my regular headphones without the without the set. So I've been following Nintendo I've been following E3 probably since 2008. So, I mean, what was the first thing I saw? The first E3 was 2008, so they announced, I think, New Super Mario Bros. Wii for the first time, which really excited me. I mean, it was the first 2D Mario on a console since Super Mario World, or if you count Yoshi's Island. But I don't really count Yoshi's Island as a Mario game. It's an offshoot. It's a Yoshi game. It's the first Yoshi game, and it's a very good game. Something I will definitely cover in my Mario series. So, and the other thing that they announced was Galaxy 2. Galaxy 2 was a big deal, but it didn't come out till or no, maybe it was 2009. Sorry, 2009 was the first E3 I watched. So yeah, so Mario Wii came out later that year in like November or something. And then Mario Galaxy 2 came out the following May in 2010. So Mario Galaxy 2 comes out, and then 2010 hits, and then E3 happens like maybe 3 weeks after Galaxy 2 launches. And that was probably my favorite Nintendo E3. They announced Metroid Other M. They announced Donkey Kong Country Returns. They showed Skyward Sword for the first time. And of course Mario just came out just then. So I mean, it was a good time, be a Nintendo fan, despite the fact that, it was still the Wii era. So what am I thinking about this particular Direct? Well, I originally thought they weren't going to show any Breath of the Wild footage, but then again, I rewatched the last Direct, and Eiji Aonuma himself said that they're definitely going to show stuff later the year. So I don't know if that means now, E3, or if they're going to wait further till like fall. I initially thought it was going to be fall, but I think it'd be a missed opportunity if they didn't show stuff here and now. But then again, if they can't show it, they can't show it. If the stuff is not ready, it's not ready. I mean, it's a lot of work to make a video game and get a video game ready for presentation. So they're probably going to launch with another Smash Brothers character. I'll be honest, I am not a big Smash Brothers person. I've only played the first one when it came out, and that was over 20 years ago. I was a teenager. I thought it was cool at the time. I always played as Kirby, or sometimes I played as Link. But I played Melee, and it felt like more of the same. They kind of, stripped Kirby down, reduced some of his abilities, and I just got less interested in playing. Everybody I know loves Melee. My younger brother played it. A lot of people love Melee. And people to this day play a lot of Smash. So, and this era has like every character. So, I mean, if you're a Smash Brothers fan, then you're going to love it. I'm not. So, is anybody on? Somebody is on. How you doing? Thanks. Yeah, let me know if you're seeing, I'm only using one screen, so let me know if you're able to see. I can't tell myself if you guys can see what's going on, like if you guys can see the YouTube. So, I don't want to do that. So, we got 10 minutes, so I still have to beat Mario 3D World, the Switch, the Switch port, so to speak. So I did start playing that Bowser's, what's it called? Bowser's Revenge or something? Bowser's Rage or whatever. That's the closest thing to an open world that I've seen in a Mario game, next to something like Odyssey. But even Odyssey, it's not a whole world. It's just, you have your You have your tiny little hub, which is basically your Starship Mario, whatever, and then you go to a different level. You go to a different part of the world and play a level. So, what I want to see, I would love to see another Donkey Kong. Another. I mean, I'd like to see them do it. I'd like to see them try a 3D one, like fix the mistakes that they made with Donkey Kong 64 back on the N64, and make a decent game in the vein of Returns or Tropical Freeze. So that I would love to see. I'd love to see a new Metroid, or news on Metroid Prime 4 in particular. I mean, I loved Prime 1. I feel like that's the quintessential 3D adventure, first-person adventure. Prime 2 was good, but Prime 2 wasn't a big fan of them, ripping off of Link to the Past with, having a poisonous dark world or something. It was still a decent idea, though. And eventually, you upgrade enough to not be able to, you don't have to, it doesn't, the dark world doesn't have to be hazardous to you, kind of like with the lava in Super Metroid. You eventually, you get the gravity suit, and you can not only move into the fluid, or the lava, but you can also survive in it. So, this is just something I've been doing for years now. So, just following it up, and I'm an old school fan. I grew up with Mario and Zelda mainly. I mean, Zelda 1 and 2 is going to be my next video. And let's see what anybody says. Okay, cool. All right, good, awesome. All right, I won't. One thing I won't do is I won't when they're talking, I won't say anything. I might have a slight reaction if there's something big, but the way Nintendo's been doing things now, in my opinion, it just hasn't been impressive. The last February Direct that they had, the only thing I was excited about was Skyward Sword, and that's a 10-year-old game, or almost 10-year-old game. Because I only played that game once. For me, being a big Zelda fan, I've only played that game once, and I have only played Breath of the Wild once too. But Breath of the Wild, it's a solid game. It's not my favorite, and it's probably the only Zelda game where I've actually got bored playing it. But then again, that's the nature of an open world game, I guess. But it's a good open world game, in my opinion. I just want them to bring back some of the Zelda, features like dungeons and items to update to collect. I mean, that was one of the big things I loved about the Zelda series in the first place. Just wondering what the next item is, what ability I can use to progress further. It felt like that was kind of stripped in Breath of the Wild. I mean, Breath of the Wild has the whole idea is for you to figure out what you can use. I mean, that in itself is not a bad idea. But I just didn't find it as a decent or as a good replacement. Now, you guys can disagree with me. I mean, I'm in the minority on this one. I will probably address my thoughts in a video, but I'll try to be as fair as I can. So, I mean, I love the artwork. It's probably got the best artwork of all the games. The world is pretty well designed, in my opinion. I just wish there was more stuff in that world. Like, the terrain was very good. I mean, there was a lot of high points. I mean, I used the hell out of that glider, for instance, so I didn't do the snowboarding thing, and I didn't really do a lot of those wacky things that like IGN and all those websites like to showcase. Oh, we can do this. Oh, we can burn the grass, or we can chop down a tree and stuff. Well, I did chop down a tree in the first part of the game, but I never really did that again. Never really felt I needed to. So we'll see. I mean, I hope Breath of the Wild 2 has, returns to some, Zelda, conventions, in my opinion. Will they? Probably not. I mean, any company, they just want to, move forward, take their ideas to the next level and stuff. So this might be just one of those things we have to say goodbye to. So yeah, my retro arc kind of farted out on me after I played Zelda 2, so I apologize for that crappy audio. So I was using a new headset. What was it called? Turtle Beach or something. So I'm learning how to use that, and it just the headset doesn't work. the headset didn't work on me, so I'm using my mic and I'm using my actual mic with a simple Sony headphones to talk to you guys. So, so yeah, so I got so I'm gonna cover this. And then shortly after I'm gonna have to sign off. So I'll just do like a little reiteration once the direct is done, and then I gotta sign off. I have stuff I gotta do. So hope you guys are excited. I mean, I'm kind of I'm cautiously optimistic about what they announce and stuff. But I don't know, we're probably going to see more, garden variety, anime-based JRPGs or anime-based games, or strategy or everything. So, I mean, most games nowadays look almost exactly the same. They're probably going to talk more about that Project Triangular real-time strategy game, which is supposed to be an RTS equivalent or successor to the Octopath Traveler, which I still have yet to play. I own it. I own a physical copy of it. I just haven't started playing it yet. I have this bad habit of just basically buying a bunch of games and then I just leave them on the shelf because I just don't have the time to play them, and I just keep buying them. So going forward with PS5 and everything, I'm just gonna buy a game that I intend to play right away. So there's a lot of great games out there. It's just there's too many games out there, so it's hard to decide what you want to play. Everybody's excited about Smash, so people want like Crash or Waluigi or Geno. I mean, if I saw Geno, that would probably break the internet. I mean, Geno from Super Mario RPG, that'd be great. Not that I would ever really play it, but I just love to see Super Mario RPG get a little bit of love. I'm still waiting for a sequel to that game. With all the characters from that game, your Croco, your Booster, or I forget what his Japanese equivalent name is, but yeah, your Booster and his 3 Sniffets. Croco, I think I said Croco already. The thief, the purple crocodile thief guy. You have Mallow, the crying member of your party who's like a magic user. He's a pretty good magic user. People underestimate him. Everybody loves Geno. Geno's got the awesome attacks. He's got magic and stuff. You have the villains who are Smithy and his gang. A bunch of evil blacksmith from like some nether dimension or something that comes down and takes over everybody. And he's got his I think Mac is the sword guy, and then you have Bowyer, the bow guy, and Yardovich, I don't know what the hell he was. And then you had the Axum Rangers, which was obviously just a little quip on the Sentai, Super Sentai in Japan. So. And of course, for me it was Power Rangers, so I thought that was pretty funny. So it was a very good game. I played the hell out of that game when I was a kid. I think it was the first game I literally stayed up really late to just like grind and stuff, because I've just got so into. Once I learned the system, the turn-based system, I just started grinding and stuff, and it's my first RPG as a kid. So I'd love to see something like that come up, and same thing with Chrono Trigger and stuff. So, but. That's just a dream. So hopefully they'll be up soon. It's 10:59, so everybody wants. I wonder if maybe they'll talk about further remakes of previous Zelda games. I'd love to see a Zelda 2 remake. There's actually videos of people attempting to make one. So, and they look pretty interesting. So I'd love to see. That'd be something I'd love to see. And of course, they could use the engine for Link's Awakening, and they could use that to make Oracle, like a remake of Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages, because those games use the same. They have the same exact graphics on the Game Boy, Game Boy Color, the Game Boy DX. So, here it comes. All right, I'll be quiet now. God damn it. Oh, God damn it.
This feels like Tekken. No, it's Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I'll talk about the fighter more in a future presentation. We still have to record it first, actually. The air date is shown.
Now, this looks dumb. I thought they already announced this one.
bananas when Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania rolls onto Nintendo Switch October 5th. It's a blast from parties past, and you're invited. Ready for another round of Mario Party mayhem? Of course you are! It's a superstar collection of Mario Party boards and minigames. Live it up on 5 classic boards from the Nintendo 64 era, including Peach's Birthday Cake and Spaceland. Each board is packed with zany events guaranteed
That's
to keep
from
you on
Mario
your
Party
toes.
1.
And when we say
I
zany,
remember that
we
thing.
mean it. Jump, connect blocks, and give facelifts? In hilarious over-the-top minigames,
I remember this.
all of which support button controls.
Remaking Mario Party 1.
With 100 minigames from the Mario Party series catalog, you'll have a blast in this all-star fun fest. Here's a little
include
party
the tug of
favor.
war thing that
All
messed up my
game modes
hands
work
when
with
it came
online
out.
play. Even if you're partying solo, you can randomly match with other partygoers worldwide. Playing a board game online with friends? Save your progress mid-game, grab a snack, then resume the festivities. Stickers are also available to communicate with others. It's time to party in Mario Party Superstars, launching on the Nintendo Switch system October 29th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
What did you think? Before we show this next trailer, I'd like to say one thing. Currently, we're working hard on the latest game in the Metroid Prime series, Metroid Prime 4,
Oh
which we
boy.
previously announced. But today, we'd like to introduce another new entry in the Metroid franchise.
Heck yeah.
Take a
Awesome.
look.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes! Yes! Metroid 5! Finally a sequel! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Holy shit. Excuse me. More 2D and 2.5D like Samus Returns. Ha! Metroid Dread. Holy shit, I didn't think they'd actually call it that. Oh my gosh. This just broke the internet. Oh, they brought back that stupid mechanic. This is Mercury Steam, probably. Oh my gosh, I didn't think this would actually happen. The rumor was true. Oh, it's coming out in October, holy shit. Holy shit.
That was the trailer for the first new 2D Metroid game in
Oh
roughly
my
19
gosh.
years. The brand new Metroid Dread game. As the name Dread implies, this is a Metroid game with a new feel showcasing a variety of threats that Samus will encounter. It's scheduled to be released on October 8th, so it won't be too long until launch. On that same day, we'll also be releasing amiibo figures for Samus and the Emmy, the robot seen in the video. Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
No space pirates? I guess not.
These familiar franchises are back on
That was
Nintendo
awesome.
Switch.
That was awesome. I love seeing that.
Get ready to get down in the latest Just Dance game.
More crap.
Hit the dance floor in Just Dance 2022, launching on Nintendo Switch November 4th.
Crap.
The arcade smash hit Cruisin' Blast is speeding onto Nintendo Switch. Blast your way through nearly 30 over-the-top tracks. Up to 4 players can race together, so pick your favorite vehicle and hit the road. Cruisin' Blast launches as a console exclusive on Nintendo Switch this fall. It's the ultimate Dragon Ball Z experience.
I agree with the chat.
Of
Nintendo
Goku
did
and
win
other
E3.
Z fighters
Just
through
Metroid,
4
just a
sagas in this
Metroid game in
action
general
RPG.
will win E3.
Saiyan. Protect
You don't get
the
those
Earth from an
barely
invasion
ever.
by Vegeta and Nappa. Frieza. Take a stand against the evil Emperor. Cell. Battle the androids in a fight to the death. Majin Buu. An epic showdown with the most fearsome foe. Along with the main story, you can explore the vast world of Dragon Ball Z. Hey, why not help out the locals? Or collect ingredients for delicious meals. You could always train to acquire new skills, too. There are lots of things to keep you busy. The boss battle episodes, A New Power Awakens Parts 1 and 2 is also included. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, plus a New Power Awakens set punches its way onto Nintendo Switch September 24th.
At least I can say I lived long enough to see Metroid Dread. I
Grab
didn't
a
think
golf
that would ever
club and
happen.
get ready to tee off. The Mario Golf Super Rush game launches soon. Here's a quick glimpse into each of the modes. Standard Golf. Take your time to read the wind and terrain on the greens.
Nice shot.
Hit different types of shots and aim for under par.
Nice birdie.
Speed Golf. Smack your ball, then chase after it. Be the first to get your ball in the hole. Outpace your rivals with special dashes and special shots. Battle Golf. Duke it out over 9 flag-marked holes in an obstacle-filled arena. Capture 3 flags to win. Golf Adventure. Go from rookie to pro with your Mii character. The golfing challenges that await may surprise you. And here's some news. Free updates are planned for future release, including additional courses and playable characters. The fairway's almost open, so set your tee time and get ready to ace those shots in Mario Golf Super Rush, swinging onto the Nintendo Switch system June 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Ready for the ride of a lifetime? Welcome to the vast and vibrant world of Monster Hunter. As a rider in this RPG adventure, you'll explore diverse landscapes by riding your Monstie, a monster companion. Gather materials such as honey and ore, then use them to craft items for your journey. But beware of the many monsters roaming about. Some are docile, but others may suddenly ambush you. To fight, you'll team up with your Monstie and use weapons and skills to overwhelm enemy monsters in turn-based battles. Win, and you'll be rewarded with their materials, which can be forged into new weapons and armor. Hey, is that an egg? You might be able to hatch a new Monstie. Incredibly powerful Monsties can also hatch from rare eggs. Need more traveling buddies? Join up with friends for co-op multiplayer quests and battles. Buckle up, Ryder. It's going to be a real monster of an adventure.
How many Monster
Stories
Hunter
2
games are they
Wings
gonna
of Ruin
freaking announce? They
soars
announce
onto
one like
Nintendo
every
Switch
year.
July 9th.
Jesus.
You can play
Yeah,
the
I've never
free
played
demo
them. They
on
probably
June
they might
25th
be good,
and carry
but
over your
geez,
save data to the
announced so
full
many
game.
of these.
Here's a new game from the head of
It's
a
clearly
certain
Warrior.
company.
Did you miss me? Hey, what do you mean?
WarioWare.
Who am I? It's a me, Wario! And it's a finally ready, a brand new game from my company. Check it out. You get to control me. Time to do this. Look at me go. Whack, rats. Check out these chumps. They came back, and they have wonderful new talents.
Oh, Mario Land.
Throw that stick thing. Not so bad. Use the spinny whatchamacallit. Ha! Nailed it. Same micro game, different abilities. Wah! I almost forgot some big news. 2 people can play together at the same time. So play nice, or else. Eh? Not nice. All right, you. Yes, you, the one watching this. Better get ready for some micro game mayhem.
The WarioWare Get It Together game launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch system September 10th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
What you just saw was the trailer for WarioWare Get It Together. In the latest installment of this series, there are new microgames that let you control Wario and his friends. There is also a 2-player co-op mode, which greatly expands the gameplay. It's releasing in the near future, so stay tuned. Next, please take a look at this.
As a high school student living in Tokyo, your life is fairly normal.
Another anime game.
But that reality is upended after you get pulled into a different dimension. Another Tokyo exists, a post-apocalyptic world where angels and demons reside. Suddenly, you fuse with a mysterious figure, gaining the power to fight demons. What lies ahead in this alternate realm?
SMT. I never played these games.
The world is now transformed into a sprawling, demon-infested wasteland. Though friendly demons do exist here, many are hostile and will attempt to destroy you. Harness your newfound powers to fight demons using a command-based system. Finding their weak point is key. By targeting it, the number of consecutive actions you can perform in a combo will increase. Though demons are formidable opponents, you may be able to recruit them via negotiations, which begin when you open a conversation with them. If a negotiation is successful, a demon will become a powerful ally. In some cases, by rejecting a demon's request, they may feel motivated and join you as an ally. Demons that do join will fight alongside you and grow stronger. By fusing demon allies, another demon can be created. The newly fused demon's innate abilities will vary, granting you a powerful ally, customized to your needs and playstyle. Challenge the many demons roaming this post-apocalyptic world by harnessing the power of your own. What destiny will you choose? Shin Megami Tensei 5 will launch exclusively on Nintendo Switch November 12th. Pre-orders for the physical version begin June 21st.
That was the latest trailer for Shin Megami Tensei 5 from Atlas. This is the newest game in the series. Please look forward to future updates. Let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Celebrate 10 years of Danganronpa in despair.
Testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system.
What is this? Yeah.
3 games in the deadly Danganronpa
Shovelware.
series are coming to Nintendo Switch.
I am this school.
Monokuma, the self-proclaimed school headmaster, has trapped
Garden
you
variety.
and other high school students in a game of literal life and death. Unfortunately, the only way out of the school and this lethal game is to betray the other students. And so it begins.
A body has been discovered.
When a student meets their demise, a class trial will take place to reveal the culprit.
You're the culprit, aren't you, Mia?
Telling you, I had no idea.
They probably moved the body there.
Use the evidence you've gathered to refute contradictions and find the guilty party.
Sneak attack. Yo, wrong. Are you okay?
Plus, the board game from Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony has been expanded into a standalone game.
Mario Party
Danganronpa
knockoff.
S Ultimate Summer Camp. An all-star cast of characters from the Danganronpa series will come together to battle at a tropical resort. Who's the strongest of them all in this ultimate beach brawl? The 4-game collection Danganronpa Decadence launches as a physical exclusive on Nintendo Switch later this year. All 4 games will also be individually available on Nintendo eShop. We hope you're not afraid of ghosts. In this horror adventure game, you'll uncover the mysteries surrounding the ethereal but deadly Mount Hikami, believed to be at the center of many disappearances. Ghosts frequent this mountain. Your only defense is a camera that can repel and cast them out. Face your fears as you explore a variety of unsettling locations. This spine-chilling story features various protagonists, letting you experience the game from different perspectives. New costumes and photo modes are included in this version. Can you investigate Mount Hikami and stay alive? Fatal Frame, Maiden of Black Water, creeps onto Nintendo Switch this year.
I never played these.
These games and DLC are coming soon, some even today. Your war is not over. Raise hell in the first campaign expansion for Doom Eternal, The Ancient Gods Part 1. Deeper and more challenging combat awaits as you eliminate Hell's newest threats in demon-infested ruins and rain-swept terrain. The fate of the cosmos is in your hands. Get slaying when this campaign expansion launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Get ramped up for 2 iconic skateboarding games fully remastered in HD. Skate to era-defining jams as the legendary Tony Hawk and a roster of new and returning pros. Take your sessions on the go with all the original game modes. And compete locally or online to show off your tricks against other skaters. Drop into Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, launching on Nintendo Switch June 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. After 4,000 years, Sateki, the Witch Queen, has risen from the dead, and only one group of heroes can stop her: the Strange Brigade. In this thrilling adventure, you'll blast through an army of mummified monstrosities while solving puzzles in booby-trapped dungeons. Go it alone or team up with other daring adventurers in local wireless co-op and online play. Expect the unexpected when Strange Brigade launches on Nintendo Switch later today. It's a new adventure of cosmic proportions.
I never played
Mario
these.
and his friends will team up with the Rabbids once again to restore order to the galaxy. Our heroes must stop a mysterious new evil from plunging the universe into chaos. Rabbid Rosalina joins them. Wait, is she bored already? Explore planets filled with quirky residents and even quirkier secrets. And in this fresh take on the tactical genre, our heroes can run freely around the battlefield, creating new strategic and chaotic possibilities. So aim for victory with a little help from your friends. Wait, who's that? Well, one thing's certain. This is gonna be one heck of a galactic adventure. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope launches into space or onto Nintendo Switch next year.
Advance Wars? Yep. I never played this, but I'm familiar with it.
Stories, memorable characters, and vibrant gameplay are in store as you lead the commanding officers to victory. Play the first 2 Advance Wars campaigns in Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp, marching on to Nintendo Switch this holiday. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
How is everything? All right, this next segment will be our last announcement of the day. Please take a look.
No Breath of the Wild 2? Nah. I was hoping they'd cover some 35th anniversary stuff. Oh well. You're still young, I guess. Here he is.
Hello there. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. What you've just seen is a trailer for the first wave of DLC for the Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity expansion pass from Koei Tecmo Games. It will follow Link and his allies through more battles that took place 100 years prior to the events of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I hope you'll look forward to it. I have a few more things to share with you all today. We'll begin with The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD game, which launches next month. You'll immerse yourself in the role of Link by using 2 Joy-Con controllers for intuitive motion controls, or by playing in handheld, wielding the sword via flicking the stick and button-only controls. This game depicts the oldest era in the Legend of Zelda series, the story of how it all began.
Can't wait to replay
What is the origin
this.
of the Master Sword? Why did a woman named Zelda become the legend for future generations? These will all be unraveled in this game. We hope you're looking forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. Next up, here's a little something you might like. This is a Game & Watch system that lets you play 3 games in the Legend of Zelda series. This year, the original Legend of Zelda game reaches its 35th anniversary.
Yeah.
While we don't have any campaigns or other Nintendo Switch games planned, We've been working on this Game & Watch system as a special item to help mark the occasion and reflect fondly on the earliest days of The Legend of Zelda. It will come with the first game in the series, The Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, and the Game Boy version of The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening game.
I was right.
As well as a special version of the Game & Watch title Vermin, starring Link as the playable character. So that's 4 games on one system, from longer Legend of Zelda games to the pick-up-and-play game Vermin. In addition, regarding the watch functionality for the Game & Watch system, we've added a playable clock based on The Legend of Zelda, and an interactive timer themed after Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. You can play with both of them by taking control of Link. We hope you'll enjoy playing this Game & Watch system whenever and wherever you'd like. Alright, here's the last thing we have to show you. This is the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
There you go.
2 years have passed since we first announced this game, and we've been unable to share anything with you in that time. However, development has been steadily progressing. For today, we've prepared some new footage to show a bit more of the game. Please take a look.
Yeah, the Skyward Sword now. Is this connected to Skyward Sword? Oh, a little portal mechanic. Ganon again? Are they going to use the same world? For now. I don't know if it's going to actually come out in 2022.
So, what did you think? This time around, the setting for the adventure has been expanded to include the skies above Hyrule. We'd like to ask you to wait a bit longer. We're aiming for a 2022 release, so I hope you'll look forward to it.
How was that? That's all for this Nintendo Direct. We are diligently continuing development on a number of other games we didn't show today. I hope you'll continue looking forward to what's in store on Nintendo Switch. Thank you for watching.
Well, so, I mean, the Metroid thing kind of, redeemed it for me, but it's nothing I didn't quite expect, or nothing I didn't expect, so. Yeah, Metroid Dread. Heck.
Hi, everyone.
Heck yeah.
I'm Doug Bowser from Nintendo of America, and I'm here with Nate Bildorf, who leads our Treehouse team. As you know, at Nintendo, we're all about creating experiences that deliver surprises and smiles. And I have to say, I found myself smiling through that entire presentation, thinking about how many unique games we'll be able to share with everyone in the weeks and months ahead. Nate, that last clip was incredible. So many questions. Where do we start? What did you think?
Oh, well, Doug, they had me at the first mysterious red tendril. You know what a massive Zelda fan I am. But that's 2022,
Yeah.
and I'm frankly just looking forward to seeing all the games that are in the pipeline just over the next couple months for Nintendo Switch. We've got Mario Party Superstars, WarioWare Get It Together, the expansion for Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD, Mario Golf Super Rush, Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp, and of course, Metroid Dread. I am just not going to be getting any work done, and you should know that.
Well, that's okay. I think I may be in the same camp. And Mario Golf Super Rush launches in just a few weeks on June the 25th. By the way, Nate, do you know why Luigi brings 2 pairs of pants to the golf course with him?
Doug, are we doing the dad joke thing again?
We are. In case he gets a hole in one. But seriously, everyone, this game is just packed with content. You can play in standard golf mode, but then there's also speed golf, battle golf, the golf adventure mode, and the option to play with buttons or motion controls. And you can play with up to 4 people locally or online. I can say this one is definitely going to be taking up the majority of my summer gaming time.
Oh yeah, you and me both, and there's plenty more to come. And as for today, our E3 show is just getting started. Next up, we of course have Nintendo Treehouse Live, and we'll be kicking off our first segment with a very special guest, Yoshio Sakamoto, who is the producer of Metroid Dread. And he's going to be sharing his insights on, I can't believe I'm saying this, but the first new 2D Metroid game in nearly 2 decades. I'm not going to miss it, and I know you've been looking forward to it as well.
Metroid Prime or Metroid Samus Returns.
And we do have our Treehouse team on
came
deck
out 4 years
for
ago.
a gameplay deep dive into Metroid Dread, WarioWare, Get It
new
Together,
one, I guess.
and more games in a mix of both live and pre-recorded segments today. And I'd just like to say as we close how deeply grateful we are to everyone watching today. Thank you for sharing this time with us, and we hope you enjoy it.
Yep.
All right, this is kind of where I'm gonna.
With that,
I'm gonna kind of.
Sakamoto-san and the Treehouse.
I'm gonna cut off here. So I liked it. I mean, for the most part. I mean, was it perfect? No. I mean, I'm surprised they didn't announce Wind Waker or Twilight Princess HD at least. You know, port those to the Switch. Maybe they're gonna wait. Maybe they're holding on to that for later in the year. Who knows? And of course, I'd love to see an HD Ocarina and Majora's Mask, but that's just my personal wish list. So, and of course, the next remake of 2D Zelda. So, and of course, the Prime trilogy I think needs to have a Switch update or something. So, who knows how long that's going to take, if they'll ever materialize. So yeah, I mean, thanks for joining. I'm sorry about the audio issue. I'm still learning how to use Streamlabs, so I'm sorry I didn't take the time to learn right away. So I mean, I had an issue with I had the black screen initially with the share mode, so I had to look into how to fix that earlier. So if you didn't get audio, I apologize again. I only have one screen, so I can't see the chat or anything. So okay, now I see the chat. So they were underwhelming. I mean, Fathead Droid, I agree, a lot of them were. I mean, I am excited for Metroid Dread though. Metroid Dread looks like they're dealing with robotics this time. It looks like something from like Metal Gear. So yeah, I agree, Offnix. I mean, they should have done more for the Zelda 35th anniversary. So, like I said, I mean, I wanted to see the Switch and stuff. So I wanted to see them port Wind Waker and Twilight Princess at least. I kind of want to replay those games without having to dig out my what do you call it, my Wii U that I haven't played for like 3 years now. So. I did buy a crap ton of games for that. I did buy a bunch of digital games. I'm probably gonna stop doing that. I'm probably just gonna see if I can do physical stuff. So, but thanks for joining me. I mean, there's so many other streamers out there. I'm glad you guys decided to go along with me. So, yeah, I agree with that. Nintendo's always been behind. Like, I mean, we came out and there was no HDMI for that. Like, this was like 2006, and HD TVs were already out. So, I mean, they're already freaking behind. We still had to use the red, yellow, and red, yellow, and white input cables to connect to the TV. So, I mean, it didn't really look that good. So. And the Wii U finally fixed that. They used HDMI, but this was freaking 2012. So yeah, Wii U was a missed opportunity. I mean, it wasn't that great of a system. I mean, I didn't really care for the large controller. And then the thing is, if that controller broke, you would have to buy a whole new system. So it wasn't. I don't think it was that good. I don't think that was great. So I think the Switch is much better. I think the Switch is much better. I mean, you can take it with you. You know, it's. I mean, it's the best of both worlds. So, just once again, thanks for joining. And I'll see you guys again pretty soon.
Team.
I guess I'll show a little bit of this before I go.
ゲームのプロローグを見てもらえればストーリーがわからないということにはならないでしょう。むしろ今作が初メトロイドという人だからこその楽しみ方もあるんじゃないでしょうかね。タイトルになっているドレッドの意味は恐怖です。無敵のサムス・アランを襲う絶望的な恐怖を表すタイトルです。行ったこともない惑星で一人で行動するサムスに忍び寄る圧倒的な存在というように今までとは一味違う要素が追加されたメトロイドです。実はメトロイドドレッドのアイデアは15年ほど前に思いついたんです。ただ当時の技術ではコンセプトをうまく表現できないなと思って、残念ながら諦めました。その後も再チャレンジのチャンスはあったんですが、イメージ通りのゲームにまとめられそうにないなと思ってまた諦めることになりました。正直この企画を諦めることになるかなと思ってたんですが、 3DS のサムスリターンズを共同開発したマーキュリースティームエンターテインメントがすごく優秀なチームだったんです。技術力は高いしセンスもいいし、なんといってもメトロイドというゲームの理解が半端なかったんですね。この最高のパートナーとならメトロイドドレッドは必ず完成すると確信しました。そして15年前に思い描いた以上のメトロイドドレッドがこうやって完成しました。今回登場するエミーを一言で言うとめっちゃ恐ろしい敵ですね。実は銀河連邦所有の調査ロボットなんです。
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you go against the Federation at the end of Fusion, so they're the villains. They're the ones hunting you now. Interesting. I forgot about that.
サムスの通常の武器は一切効きません。しかも捕まるとほぼ即死。これは厳しいですね。サムスはそんな恐怖と戦いながらミッションを遂行しなければならないんですね。今回のサムスは一段と大変ですね。サムスにとってものすごく不利な状況なんですが、検知範囲内であっても音を立てなければエミーは気づきません。物陰に隠れて見られないようにもできます。そして対抗手段の代表格がサムスがエミーから見えなくなるファントムクロークという光学迷彩アビリティです。これの使い方がゲームの進行を大きく作用します。歯が立たない敵に見つからないように行動するエミーのゲームパートはメトロイド体系の強烈なスパイスになっていると思います。ここまで新要素を中心に話してきましたので、全体のゲームデザインが変わっちゃったんじゃないかなと思われたかもしれません。でもそこはご安心ください。従来通りのゲーム性に磨きをかけてアクションや探索要素の強化や工夫はバッチリです。サムスリターンズのアクションを洗練させてフリーエイムやメレーカウンターなどを扱いやすくしました。基本アクションとしてスライディングっていうのを追加するなどアクション面はかなりの充実ぶりですので、ゲーム体験はより快適になっています。当然メトロイドを遊んだことのない方もいらっしゃると思いますので、最後にメトロイドの探索要素について簡単に触れておきますね。メトロイドは探索型のアクションゲームです。パワーアップアビリティを取得するとサムスのアクションがどんどん増える。それらのアクションでサムスの行動範囲が広がっていくという仕組みです。 これまでになかったパワーアップアビリティも当然追加しています。特定の壁や天井につかまって移動できるスパイダーマグネットなどはその一例です。他にもいろいろありますのでお楽しみに。いろいろなアビリティを使う自由度の高い探索は今まで以上だと思います。よりダイナミックになった快適なアクションによる自由な探索と自分が追われる身となって行動する恐怖という2種類の刺激が融合したメトロイドドレッドはシリーズ経験のあるなしにかかわらず楽しんでいただけます。新しいデザインのメトロイドをこの後の任天堂ツリーハウスライブで紹介します。ダンよろしく。
Okay, all right. This is where I'm gonna cut off. So, all right, guys, take it easy.